uncomfortable. One day at a performance, this lady told me that I shouldn't wear sandals because my feet are too ugly to be seen in public. Now, this shocked me, so I paused, and I thought for a second. Agreed with it that my feet were ugly. About as ugly as the ass of the ugliest dog that you can find in the Yucanu Baton and the Champions. Ugly because I was so addicted to kicking rocks that were thrown at me and missed, so I said, sorry, miss. For I no longer have a problem with my feet. No longer are they one of my many insecurities. You see, I have the junkyard trust of the football of my penis. It's pretty enough to make up for my shortcomings. So lonely. Do you remember the beginning of all this and I'm in comfort? Well, her statement shocked me. So I shocked her and shot her. Comfort straight to hell, and well, that made me smile at the same time, so now it's shaking up the near figure neighbor. And another irritated attempt to get to me, she threw yet another stone. Said that she didn't, and nor that she wanted to know if my penis was pretty. But she could clearly see that my feet had traveled across hot coals on more than 100 occasions. I responded by saying this to her. I never extended an offer to see my symbol of masculinity. I merely made statements. Now it was at that point that I had to get her. I had to explain to her that I love my feet, because they know the evidence of a man who wore steel-toe boots in a steel mill and did the GM for 5 years, 5 to 6 days a week to pay his way through school, and bunions, from years of martial arts training, because it was understood destruction was a necessity. And we can't forget about the scars on their souls, because the souls of those old pro queens can never hold past 2 seasons, but somehow had to last a whole year. Now, do you have any idea what it feels like to try to control your growth spurts as if you were a sunflower that had been potted in someone's living room? Now, I redefine self-control, and I know that this must sound crazy, but sometimes it just makes more sense to let my feet do all of the talking. Because today, my feet are 9.5 inches to fit this 6'3" frame. Just a little bit off, because I understood as a kid that my mother couldn't afford for my feet to grow any further. But most important, my feet still hurt from walking home from New York City when I lived in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, because when I found out that my so-called friends were moving drugs in their truck, I couldn't make myself stay on that journey any further. I learned well before a few summers ago how to walk it out. I always said this because my feet deserve to breathe after carrying me through in the same way that Jesus, Musa, Gandhi, Malcolm, Martin, and Harriet's feet did to them. Now my feet, they tell the story of a man with discipline, dedication, love, a good moral fighter, evidence of where he came from and pointing in the direction of where he is yet to go. So God bless the man with the corn. On top of the corn. On top of the corn on his big toe. That lady had the nerve to try to make me uncomfortable. Well, she should have been recognizing the feet of a king. Because my feet